Good morning, and welcome to March 29th. I'm here with your daily tarot forecast. This is Flourishing Mystic here on YouTube, and I'm your reader, Sandra. Thank you so much for being here, connecting with me, connecting to this new chapter. I decided to open up this new channel to really connect with some like-minded souls at this particular time, journey, phase of our lives. So if you're here, welcome. March 29th, let's take a look. Law of attraction. It says relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware to energy. So you could be going through this transformation as well, where you're maybe kick-starting a new journey, a new chapter, similar to what you've been doing, or just maybe at a more mature level. Law of attraction can also talk about becoming one now with the people, places, and things you want to be one with, or in partnership with, or a participant in. Okay, so what you pay attention to at this time, right, tends to expand when we have the law of attraction. This card could have you paying attention to things that really matter in your life. What are they? Are you giving it the time, energy, support, care that they really need to flourish, to grow, to prosper, so to speak? We also got vacuum away fear. So this card came in yesterday, March 28th. If you haven't checked out that reading, you can go ahead and do so. But it says, call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everybody involved. So always a beautiful reminder to surrender, to release, to let go of what doesn't serve us, what's not working, what's not bringing us happiness, what's not bringing us fulfillment, what's making us feel dead inside, what makes us feel unworthy or lacking or unsupported. Okay, always a wonderful time to visualize. Maybe with the help of these archangels, Michael and Raphael, or the help of your highest self, the universe, Gaia, whoever you look to for this kind of support in clearing out energy. And visualize that being lifted and removed from you and your life. We have mediumship as well. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. You could be a psychic medium or connecting to one. They'll be telling you about a loved one who maybe passed on, transitioned. I'm called to get one more for today, and it's integrity. Align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness and what's right for you. So living with integrity, I feel like we started this oracle with the law of attraction. But this particular law of attraction card talks about relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing. They're evolving. They're developing. I could feel this so strongly because I started a tarot channel and it's evolved tremendously to the point where I felt like it was time to start over. Start fresh, connect with the souls who are now in alignment with me today. And if I'm meant to connect with some of the subscribers that I had, I will. I put my full 100% trust in that. And I also trust fully that I will connect with others who are, now vibing with me at this particular stage of my life. Now that I've entered, motherhood and, other responsibilities, and I hit my Saturn return. Like, things have changed, life has changed, things move on, things evolve. So you could be going through a similar thing where something's evolving, something's developing, something's growing. This could be a growth of a beautiful relationship if we are to look at this from a divinatory way. This could be the growth of a business, a project, a home. You could be building a home. Something develops. So continue to work on that fear. build your trust in the universe, and always, always, always come from a place of integrity, no matter what. No matter if that's not getting you all the, the views or the, the popularity or the likes. I think integrity comes above all of that. That'll speak volumes maybe down the line. So these are your oracle card messages. We are going to move now into your tarot. Okay. For March 29th, I've already shuffled, so I'm going to shuffle some more and just see what cards fall out for today, March 29th. I hope this is a wonderful day for you guys. Yeah, and we have the Four of Wands. This looks pretty wonderful to me. This looks like you are a vibrational match that you will be maybe attracting in or going out there and being drawn to people, to places, to opportunities that are now in alignment with who you are today. The past is gone. We can't go back there. Who are you today? What do you want to match with today? Four of Wands is like the 1111 card. Synchronicities, vibing, matching, aligning. So what wonderful energy to kickstart this morning. What else for today, March 29th? Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, Five of Swords in the reverse. So this tells me you are no longer worried, or you are no longer overly concerned with something that maybe you had a hyper focus on, or a real anxiety over, or fear over. That's dissipating today. What else for my beautiful collective here? The fear is dissipating and the trust is building. Wow. So let's see what else. Ten of Wands. Yeah, really. I love this Ten of Wands. It's one of my favorite depictions or illustrations of it, because see, this woman here is realizing that there's nothing beyond that mountain there. So she's not going to try and attempt to climb it and make it something that it's not. She's going to seek something elsewhere. Okay, she's on a voyage. She's moving on. She's moving forward, moving away from a dead end place. Okay, the Ten of Wands can come up when we've hit a wall or a lull, or we've just been burdening ourselves, or overwhelming ourselves, or overbooking ourselves, overextending ourselves. We have that ox energy here. This is lingering energy from 2021, the year of the ox. We're now in the year of the tiger. It's time to get more focused on a few select things. Instead of having to do it all, be it all for everybody. The ox carries a big burden on their shoulders. And today could be a day where we're just going to release that. Maybe that's what this vacuum away your fear or the negativity is talking about here. So another card for today, March 29th, for this beautiful collective who I'm connecting with here. We have Three of Swords. Your heart is healing. You're being restored. You're repaired. This Three of Swords is nothing new, so you don't have to worry about it. It's no new heartbreak. This is a heart being restored. It's being put back together, healed, rejuvenated, especially because the Hierophant is at the bottom of that pull. So you do not need to worry or fear over this Three of Swords. I see a lot of you in the collective here moving on, moving forward, rejuvenating, regenerating are the words that are coming through. So whatever that means for you, I love this Hierophant being at the bottom of that pull, because you're kind of free now. You're free from something that's been holding you back, a fear, or I don't know. It could have even been a person or a relationship that has been holding you back from living your truth or your your life purpose or being with the right person even. You know, you could have been settling for a relationship, and some of you are not going to be doing that any longer. Or you could have been settling for a job. I don't see you guys doing that much longer either. So today I'm going to actually go in with some clarity. So let's clarify the Four of Wands today. We got death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So as you're still living, you're still a part of this world. When something ends, it only means there's something about to blossom around the corner. There's something about to come up. There's something new emerging. Something you can't see yet, perhaps. The wands sometimes, although this is a card of ceremony, traditionally, it's a card of maybe something traditional, like celebrating over a marriage, a wedding sometimes, something tangible. Other times, to me, the fire, you know, the wands energy is the intangible. It's the spirit of things. So there could be something in working or brewing, I'm getting. Something you don't quite see yet, but it's in the works. But you can intuitively sense it. I mean, we have the mediumship card, so many of you can intuitively sense something better is on the horizon, something better is here, and to keep going and not look back. Not look back. Let's look at the Five of Swords in the reverse. No longer fearing, no longer over worrying, no longer being in a state of anxiety that is causing, you know, other problems. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of things, and I think that's exactly what the Five of Swords in the reverse is. If you allow it to be, it's like, I'm going to laugh fear away. I'm going to conquer this. I'm going to put myself out there. I don't care if I humiliate myself in doing this. Some of you are scared, like, what would the neighbors think? What would the people think? What would my friend circle think? What would the family think? What would their family think if it's, you know, your partner's family? And kind of just maybe not taking it or life so seriously all the time. There's times to be serious. There's times to be, you know, but sometimes this humor is the hidden magic in just allowing ourselves to put ourselves out there, even if something goes wrong or it fails or it's embarrassing. I don't know. There's nothing worse to me than not trying, than not starting, than not initiating. You know, I wouldn't want to be one of those people who are on their deathbed and wishing they would have, you know, because they had a fear of embarrassment or public humiliation or something not going right the way they wanted it to. Feeling judged. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, and we all do, and we all will. And so maybe not comparing our path to somebody else's path, not comparing our successes to other people's successes, our love stories with other people's love stories, putting and setting aside the judgment. Okay, let's look at the 10 of Wands today, March 29th. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. This is so beautiful. You know, this woman has packed up her bags and is going in a new direction. This is an intentional 10 of Wands. This is unlike the traditional 10 of Wands where that person is carrying all those sticks or those wands and maybe feels directionless. Not having a direction, not having flow, not having purpose. Some of you are coming into purpose, and I've been seeing this for a long time, even connecting on my other channel, but starting anew with this channel, just doing these dailies, connecting back to purpose, having direction, and just letting that in and of itself be the guiding force. I always say this. Let go of, you know, if this is going to be a success or failure. Just focus on the purpose part. That's all you need to do. The rest will fall into line somehow, some way. It just does. And so not being fixated on the external validation, but what's driving you from within? What's the spirit? What's the inspiration from within? Let that be the driving force instead of shying away from it, putting it to the side or dumbing it down or dimming it. Let your purpose be your guiding force. You know, I see the envy card and it says, I'm the same as everyone, but with different challenges. Let's look at this Three of Swords. Two cards, huh? We have freedom and denial. That is pretty interesting here. The denial card says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. Look at the clarity on these cards. I'm loving it. I am loving it. I don't know why I never used this Soul Journey deck. I've had it for years. Three of Swords, clarified by denial and freedom. We can choose to be free now from a past pain, mishap, misunderstanding, disappointment, failure, whatever it is. We can be done with it. And we can truly be free, and we can truly move on. We can acknowledge our fears, but we can replace it. We can replace it with happiness now. Incredible, incredible. Let's do, I'm pulling out a lot of old decks here today. Decks that I barely use, so except for the Light Seers Tarot, I use that often. But yeah, I'm trying to work with, you know, I have so many decks and I keep wanting to buy more and more, but let me just work with what I have first here. Yeah, so miracles now. This is an affirmation deck for today, March 29th. Okay. I dish out compliments sincerely and liberally. Nice. So when something touches you, it's like you're saying thank you, you're complimenting. If you see a beautiful thing or person, or, you know, I see a lot of you guys in a state of gratitude. And gratitude makes for a happy life, I would say. Happiness is a choice I make. I find the people that are often the most sincere in giving out compliments and support and gratitude and thanks even are the ones who are internally the most happy. I just find that in the people, like, these people are sincerely happy and therefore they can appreciate others. And what a beautiful energy to be in. One more card for March 29th. I share my light with the world. I share my light with the world, and doing so unapologetically. I think that's the purpose, that's the key to success here for our day today. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It would be so wonderful to connect with you moving forward. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.